Hello guys, welcome to the channel. I am Prince Bryzel of Señorin from STEM 11Y12P, and today we will be diving into the world of mathematics. Today's lesson, composite functions. So by the end of this video, we will know about composite functions and I will give you examples along the way. Let's go! Before we dive further to the lesson, we must first need to know what composite functions are. So, composite function is a function wherein two functions are combined to form one function. It means that you take one function and another function and just combine them together. The output of one function becomes the input of the other function. So, how do we define a composite function? First, we use a symbol called composition symbol. It is denoted by a small circle. Here, you can see that F and G are in the same parentheses. In between them, it is the composition symbol. It is read as F composed of G, or it can simply be read as F of G of X. So now, we have know what composite functions are. We can now dive into the examples. So in order for us to understand composite functions even more, I have made some examples. So we are going to use the same given to these 5 examples, and the givens are f of x is equals to 4x plus 3, g of x is equals to 7x squared plus 5x minus 3, and h of x is equals to negative 5x minus 10. So we need to find the following. First, we need to find f of g of x, then second, g of h of x, then third, h of f of x. Then, after finding them, our last 2 examples will be evaluating composite functions. So, we're going to evaluate the 4th example, f of h of negative 3, and the 5th example, h of g of 6. So, we are going to start with the first part, combining the functions into one. So let's start with example number 1, f of g of x. So first, we need to copy f of x, 4x plus 3. Then, since the output of g of x is 7x squared plus 5x minus 3, we need to substitute it with the x here in the function f of x. So 4 times copy the g of x, 7x squared plus 5x minus 3, and copy positive 3 plus 3. After that, we will just going to distribute 4 to the 3 terms inside the parentheses. So 4 times 7x squared, we have 28x squared. 4 times 5x, we have 20, positive 20x. And 4 times negative 3, we have negative 12. Then copy positive 3. Then after that, we're going to combine like terms. So since there are no like terms with 28x squared and positive 20x, we will just going to copy 28x squared plus 20x. Now we're going to combine negative 12 with positive 3. So negative 12 plus positive 3, we have the answer of negative 9. So this is our answer for the first example. 28x squared plus 20x minus 9. Next, we are going to find g of h of x. So again, just like what we did earlier, we're going to copy g of x, 7x squared plus 5x minus 3. Then the output of h of x is negative 5x minus 10. So we're going to substitute it in the x's there below. So 7 times negative 5x minus 10 squared plus 5, copy, negative 5x minus 10, and then copy, negative. Then after that, we're going to expand negative 5x minus 10 squared and solve it using FOIL method. So we're going to expand this. 7 times negative 5x minus 10 times negative 5x minus 10. Then copy the following. 5x minus 10, copy, negative. So now we're going to solve negative 5x times 10. My bad. Negative 5x minus 10 and times negative 5x minus 10. So we're going to solve that using FOIL method. So we're going to multiply the first terms. Negative 5x times negative 5x, we have 25x squared. Positive 25x squared. After that, the outer terms. Negative 5x times negative 10. We have the answer of positive 50x. The inner terms will be next. So negative 10 times negative 5x. We have the answer of 50x as well. And then the last terms, we have negative 10 times negative 10. We have the answer of positive 100. And then we copy 5 times 5x minus 10 minus 10. And after that, just solve inside the parentheses. We have 50x and 50x. Both are positive. So we're going to copy 7 times 25x squared. Then solve 50x plus 50x. We have positive 100x. Then copy the remaining terms. Now, after solving inside the parentheses, we can now distribute and multiply 7 with these 3 terms here and 5 with the subsequent terms here. So 7 times 25x squared. So let's get our calculator and type 7 times 25. We have 175. So 7 times 25, we have 175. Then copy the variable and the exponent. Next, we have 7 times 100x. So 7 times 100x, we have the answer of 700x. And then 7 times 100, we have the answer of 700. Positive 700. Next, we have 5 times negative 5. 5 times negative 5, we have the answer of negative 25. Then copy the variable x. So negative 25x. Then 5 times negative 10, we have the answer of negative 50. Then copy negative 3. So now we're going to arrange and then combine like terms. So copy 175x squared and copy 700x. Move negative 25 here, negative 25x, and then move positive 700 here with negative 50 minus 3. So we're going to combine like terms now. The reason why I arrange the equation first is to have an easier calculations for the simplifying of terms. So copy 175x squared again, then 700x minus 25x, we're going to combine these two terms. We're going to have the answer of positive 675x. Then we have 700 here, positive 700. We will going to combine it with negative 50 and negative 3. So 700 plus negative 50 plus negative 3, we have the answer of positive 647. And this will be our answer for example number 2. 175 x squared plus 675 x plus 647. For our example number 3 here, we have h of f of x. So like we did earlier, we're going to copy h of x. Negative 5x minus 10. Then we're going to substitute x here with the output of f of x. So negative 5, we're going to change it with 4x plus 3. Then copy negative 10. After this, we're going to distribute. So multiply negative 5 with positive 4x and negative 5 with positive 3. So negative 5 times 4x, we have the answer of 20x. Negative 20x. Then negative 5 times positive 3, we have the answer of negative 15. Then copy negative 10. And now we're going to combine like terms. Copy negative 20x. Then combine negative 15 with negative 10. Negative 15 plus negative 10, we have the answer of negative 25. And this is our answer for example number 3. Negative 20x minus 25. For our second set of example, we're going to use the same given. F of x is equals to 4x plus 3. G of x is equals to 7x squared plus 5x minus 3. And h of x is equals to negative 5x minus 10. We need to evaluate the following: f of h of negative 3 and h of g of positive 6. First, we're going to solve example number 4. F of h of negative 3. So first, we're going to copy f of x. 4x plus 3. Then, we're going to substitute it with the value or the output of h of x. So 4 times negative 5x minus 10. Then copy positive 3. Then we're going to distribute 4 to these two terms. So 4 times negative 5x, we have negative 20x. Then 4 times negative 10, we have negative 40. Then copy 3. Then we're going to combine like terms. So copy negative 20x, and then combine negative 40 with 3. Negative 40 plus 3, we have the answer of negative 37. The first part is done, so the second part will be evaluating, substituting with x with the value of negative 3. So copy negative 20 and then change x with negative 3. And then copy negative 37. So we're going to multiply negative 30 with negative 3. So negative 20 times negative 3, we have the answer of positive 60. And then we're going to copy 37. We're going to combine them. 60 plus negative 37, we have the answer of 23. So this is the answer for example number 4, 23. Our last example will be h of g of positive 6. So we're going to start it with copying h of x, negative 5x minus 10. Then substitute it with the value of, or the output of g of x in x. So negative 5 times 7x squared plus 5x minus 3, and copy negative 10. After this, we're going to distribute negative 5 to the three terms inside the parentheses. So first, negative 5 times 7x squared, we have the answer of negative 35x squared. Next, negative 5 times positive 5x, we have the answer of negative 25x. Then, negative 5 times negative 3, we have the answer of positive 15. Then copy 10. Negative 10. So, now we're going to combine like terms. Since there are no like terms with negative 35x squared and negative 25x, we're going to copy the two terms. Negative 35x squared minus 25x. Then, we're going to combine 15 with negative 10. So, positive 15 positive 15 plus negative 10, we have the answer of positive 5. After this, we're going to substitute the value here. So, we're going to change x with 6, positive 6. So, negative 35 times 6 squared minus 25 times 6 plus 5. So, let's solve for the square of 6. Negative 35. 6 square. You can see here, 6 square is 36. So, 36. Positive 36. Then, copy. After this, we're going to multiply negative 35 with positive 36 and negative 25 with positive 6. So, get your calculator again. Type in negative 35 times 36. You can go with the multiplication sign here or close and open parenthesis. So, the answer is negative 1,260. So, negative 1,260 minus. So, we're going back here again to our calculator. Negative 25 times 6, we have the answer of negative 150. So, negative 150. Then copy 5. After this, we're going to combine the terms. So, negative 1,260 plus negative 150 plus 5. And the answer is negative 1,405. Negative 1,405. And this is your answer for example number 5. Negative 1,405. So now we are done with the examples. It is now your turn. Here is the activity. Given the following functions, f of x is equals to 3x squared plus 9, g of x is equals to 4x minus 10, and h of x is equals to 2x squared minus 4x plus 8, you need to answer the following. 1. H of f of x. 2. G of h of x. 3. F of g of x. 4. F of h of negative 5. And then lastly, number 5, h of g of 7. So, you can pause the video to copy and then answer the activity, and make sure that you have a calculator with you so that you can calculate the items much more fast, because there are big numbers here. So, you can pause the video, take a screenshot or copy, and then answer. And then after this, we will be answering the activity. So, are you guys ready? Now, let us start with answering number 1. So, the first item for the activity is h of f of x. First, copy h of x. 2x squared minus 4x plus 8. Then, substitute f of x here. 2 times 3x squared plus 9 squared minus 4 times 3x squared plus 9 plus 8. After this, we're going to expand 3x squared plus 9 squared and solve using for method. Expand 3x squared plus 9 times 3x squared plus 9, and then copy the above terms. Then solving 2 times 3x squared times 3x squared, we have 9x raised to 4. After that, we have 3x squared times 9, we have positive 27x squared. Then 9 times 3x squared, we have positive 27x squared as well. Then 9 times 9, we have positive 81. And then copy 4 times 3x squared plus 9 plus 8. Then solve, combine like terms inside the parentheses to simplify. 2 times 9x raised to 4 plus 27 plus 27 is 54. Copy the variable and the exponent. 54x squared plus 81. Then copy minus 4 3x squared plus 9 plus 8. Then after this, we just need to distribute 2 to these terms and negative 4 to these terms. So get your calculator. 2 times 9, we have 18. Copy the variable and the exponent. 18x raised to 4. Then 2 times 54x squared, we have here 2 times 54, it is 108. So we have positive 108x squared. Then we have 2 times 81, we have the answer of 162. So positive 162 minus 4 times 3x squared, we have 12x squared. Then negative 4 times positive 9, we have the answer of negative 36, and then copy 8. After this, we can combine like terms. So since there are no like terms with 18x raised to 4, we're just going to copy 18x raised to 4. Then we have here 108x squared, negative 12x squared. So 108 minus 12, 96. So we have positive 96x squared. We just combine like terms. So if we combine positive 108x squared with negative 12x squared, we're going to get 96x squared. Then we're going to combine positive 162 with negative 36 plus 8. So 162 plus negative 36 plus 8. We have the answer of 124. So our final answer will be 18x raised to 4 plus 96x squared plus 134. That is the answer for item number 1. So the next item is g of h of x. So copy g of x for x minus 10 and then substitute it with the value of h of x. So 4 times 2x squared minus 4x plus 8, then copy minus 10. Then distribute 4 to these terms. So 4 times 2x squared, we have 8x squared. Then 4 times negative 4x, we have negative 16x. Then 4 times positive 8, we have 32. Then copy 10. After this, we're going to combine like terms. Bring down 8x squared and negative 16x as they have no like terms here in the given. Then combine 32 with negative 10. So positive 32 plus negative 10, we have the answer of 22. And this is our answer for number 2. So item number 3 has f of g of x. Copy f of x, 3x squared plus 9. Then substitute with the value of g of x, 4x minus 10 squared plus 9. And then we're going to expand 4x minus 10 squared. So 4x minus 10 plus 9. We're going to solve this equation using FOIL method. 3 times 4x times 4x, we have 16x squared. 4x times negative 10, negative 40x. Negative 10 multiplied by 4x, we have negative 40x again. And then negative 10 times negative 10, positive 100. Copy positive 9. After that, combine like terms inside the parentheses. Copy 16x squared, negative 40x plus negative 40x, we have negative 80x. Then copy the following. After that, we're going to distribute 3 to 16x squared, negative 80x, and then 100. So 3 times 16x squared, we have the answer of 48x squared. Then 3 times negative 80x, we have the answer of 240x. After that, 3 times 100, we have the answer of positive 300, then copy 9. After that, we're going to combine like terms. Copy 48x squared and negative 240x. Here, we're going to add 300 to 9. So 300 plus 9, we have the answer of positive 309. This is the answer for number 3. The next item, item number 4, has f of h of negative 5. So in this item and the next item, we will be using our calculator to the fullest because we will be involving with very large numbers. So let's solve first. Copy 3x squared plus 9 and then substitute x with the output of h of x. 2x squared minus 4x plus 8 squared plus 9. Then this is where it gets long. We need to expand the trinomial. So there should be 2x squared minus 4x plus 8 in the solution. After this, we're going to multiply each term. So copy 3. We're going with the first term first. 2x squared times 2x squared, we have 4x raised to 4. 2x squared times negative 4x, we have negative 8x cubed. 2x squared times positive 8, we have 16x squared. Next, the second term, negative 4x times 2x squared, we have negative 8x cubed. Negative 4x times negative 4x, we have positive 16x squared. And then negative 4x times positive 8, we have negative 32x. Then the last term, 8 times 2x squared, we have positive 16x squared. 8 times negative 4x, we have negative 32x. And then 8 times 8, we have positive 64. And then we're going to copy 9. And now we are going to combine like terms inside this parenthesis. So to make it much more simpler, we're going to arrange them first from the highest exponent to the lowest. So let's arrange first 4x raised to 4. After that, negative 8x cubed, negative 8x cubed, then followed by positive 16x squared, positive 16x squared, positive 16x squared, then negative 32x, negative 32x, and then the last one, the constant, plus 9. So let's add, copy 4x raised to 4, negative 8x cubed plus negative 8x cubed, we have negative 16x cubed. Then 16 plus 16 plus 16, we have positive 48x squared. Negative 32x plus negative 32x, we have negative 64x. Then copy the constant 64, then 9. Now we are going to distribute 3 to these terms. So 3 times 4x raised to 4, we have 12x raised to 4. Then 3 times negative 16x cubed, we have negative 48x cubed. Then let's get our calculator. 3 times 48, we have 144. So positive 144x squared. Then 3 times negative 64, negative 192. So we will write negative 192x. And since we already know that 3 times 64 is 192, we're just going to copy 192, but instead it will become positive since we're going to multiply 3 with positive 64. So 192. Then bring down 9. Bring down 9. So after bringing down positive 9, we're going to add it with positive 192. And the answer will be positive 201. After that, we're going to substitute using negative 5. So 12 times negative 5 raised to 4 minus 48 times negative 5 raised to 3 plus 144 times negative 5 squared minus 192 times negative 5 plus 201. Now get your calculator. We will be finding out negative 5. So here negative 5 raised to 4. 625. So we're going to put positive 625 inside, and then next negative 5 raised to 3. So here it says negative 125. So negative 125, then 144, negative 5 squared, we're just going to multiply it by itself. It will become positive 25. Then copy, plus 201. After that, we're going to multiply again. So get your calculator. 12 times 625. The answer is 7,500. So 7,500. Next up, we have negative 48 times negative 125. We have positive 6,000. So positive 6,000. Next, 144. Type in 144 times 25. We have the answer of positive 3,600. So 3,600. Then negative 192 times negative 5. We have the answer of 960. So positive 960. Then copy 201. After that, we're going to add all the numbers here. So get your calculator again. 7,500 plus 6,000 plus 3,600 plus 960 plus 201. And the answer is 18,261. So the answer is 18,261. This is the answer for number 4. So for number 5, we have h of g7. So let's do this. Copy and then substitute. 4x minus 10 squared minus 4. 4x minus 10 plus 8. And then expand 4x minus 10 squared. So times 4x minus 10, then copy 4x minus 10 plus 8. And then we're going to use again FOIL method to multiply the two binomials. So 4x times 4x, 16x squared. 4x times negative 10, negative 40x, negative 10 times 4x, negative 40x, and negative 10 times negative 10, we have positive 100. Then copy. Plus 8. So let's combine like terms inside the parentheses. Negative 40x plus negative 40x, we have negative 80x. Then copy the terms. Then we're going to distribute. Multiply 2 with 16x squared, negative 80x and 100, and then negative 4 with 4x and negative 10. So 2 times 16, we have 32x squared. 2 times negative 80x, we have negative 160x. Then 2 times 100, we have positive 200. Here, we have negative 4 times 4x, we have negative 16x. And then negative 4 times negative 10, we have positive 40. Then copy it. And then we're just going to combine like terms. So copy 32x squared, and we're going to combine negative 160x with negative 16x. Their answer will be negative 176x. And then we're going to combine 200 with 40 and 8. It will become positive 248. Now let us evaluate h of g of 7. So just substitute x with 7 times 7 plus 248. And then since we know that 7 squared is 49, we're going to put 49 inside the parentheses. And then copy each number. Then get your calculator. We will solve 32 times 49. We have the answer of 1568. So put 1568. Then negative 176 times 7, we have negative 1232. So minus 1232. Then copy 248. After that, we're going to add each number. So 1568 plus negative 1232 plus 48. And the answer is 584. So the answer for number 5 is 584. So, did you guys enjoy the video? Leave your comments down below. Before I end things up, I just want to share a quote with you guys by Paul R. Halmos. The only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. Well then guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and push that notification bell so you can be notified to the future updates of this channel. Thank you guys for watching. See you around.